This show is intended for all audiences, but some content may not be suitable for all listeners. Listener caution is advised.
That's right. Welcome to the Quest episode number special. I don't have any guests with me today because this is going to be a very short episode. This week's episode is going to be delayed a little bit. We're going to hopefully record on Sunday. It is currently Friday, but we are a little busy this week because it is the birthday of one of our hosts. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, I want to read a little bit of news for you. So, TouchArcade.com, the official Angry Birds Star Wars 2 trailer, shows you playing as the pork side in action. As many people know, the Angry Birds Star Wars 2 game is coming out soon, and it is a sequel to the first one, obviously. It will be focusing more on the original trilogy, and in this version, you'll be able to play as the pork side. Angry Birds Star Wars 2 would be able to launch on September 19th. Rovio is getting a big time into the countdown to the launch, revealing a new tidbit about the game on their blog each day until it's finally out. Today's treat is a video of the actual gameplay for Angry Birds Star Wars 2 and shows you playing as the piggies. So it's kind of exciting. There, you can find that again at toucharcade.com. Also in the news today from VentureBeat, Big Viking Games look to crowdfund its next free-to-play RPG. Developer Big Viking Games began a crowdfunding campaign this morning to pay for their development of its next release. The studio is working on a free-to-play role-playing title called Tiny Kingdoms. Big Viking is asking for contributors to get up to $50,000 on Kickstarter. In exchange, the developer is giving backers control over the design of the game, which is a really big deal. Quote, "We are giving fans the opportunity to leave their mark on the game and build the game the way they want to play," says Big Viking's chief executive, Albert Lai. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. I am not really a fan of the style of RPG, but it's, a chance for people to get really involved. From Polygon.com, former BioWare writer Helper plans to work on new relationship-driven RPG. Jennifer Helper, who recently left BioWare in the wake of death threats, plans to work on a Kickstarter-backed relationship-driven science fiction RPG called Ambrov X, the writer tells Polygon. While Helper described Ambrov X as her new project, according to the Kickstarter page, Helper's involvement won't be guaranteed until the funding hits $750,000. The project's initial goal is $500,000. Ambrov X is an episodic role-playing game set in the Simigene universe, created by Jacqueline Lichtenberg and Jean Laura in the 1960s. There are more than a dozen books in the series, the latest of which was published in 2011. In the fiction of the universe, humanity is divided into two subspecies that must rely on one another for survival. It sounds interesting. I've never read the books. In fact, I can't really say I've even heard of them, so it's something I'm going to have to look into the books at least. Today's episode is going to be a very special, short episode because we're wishing a happy birthday to one of our frequent and regular guests, Miss Laura Marsh. And I want Laura to know, I want you to think about this when you're getting your dinner cake and there are candles. There's some things that are very important to remember. And I have brought a friend along today to help explain these things to you. So.
And when it comes time to light the candles, if you have candles on the cake, it's important for an adult to do that. In fact, matches and fire are things that nobody should ever be able to play with. The reason why grown-ups do their best to keep children away from fire is that they love them, and they don't want them to get hurt. Even when you're blowing out the candles on a cake, it's important to keep far enough away from the burning candles so that they won't burn you. Let's pretend that this is a birthday cake, and we'll sing a new birthday song. Happy birthday, dear friend, we sing to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. We thought we'd try to tell you how we love you on your birthday. We thought we'd try to sing and dance and play today. We wanted to surprise you on your birthday and say, we love you every day, not just today. Happy birthday, dear friend, we sing to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. If it isn't, happy unbirthday to you.
Yeah, that's the incredible Mr. Rogers. Everybody knows who he was. So, again, we want to say happy birthday to Laura, and we're going to go ahead and call this episode. We are going to have the next episode recorded. Hopefully, we're going to be recording Sunday. It's going to be a GM-heavy episode, so I'm trying to get some good guests for you guys. Don't forget to like us on iTunes and, leave feedback and all that good stuff. And for those of you who are listening, that segment of Mr. Rogers is used without permission. And I just want to let everyone know that, no offense is intended, and I hope I don't have to take this down. So you guys have a good night, and so long, and thanks for all the fish.
Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know it hurts me so. Baby, I'm way down here. You know I'm way down here. Baby, I'm way down here in a Roland Fork. Baby, please.